Welcome back, everyone. I have a bit of an update for you. I was able to get our character moving. So what I'll do in this video is I will go ahead and pull it up, show you what it looks like right at this point, and then we'll go over the code that I used in order to achieve that. So let's go ahead and click on our play button. We'll go into our game. And if I use our movement keys, you can see that the character is now movable. Those movement keys are the W, D, S, and A key, as well as the up, down, right, and left arrows. A couple things that you may notice right at this point. First of all, even though the character is moving, he really doesn't have any additional animations that go with the clicks, so that will be the next thing that I work on. And the other thing is, if I continue to go forward at this point, you can see that the character goes all the way off of the screen. If I press back, he comes back. The reason is because the camera is not currently set up to actually follow our character or to move. So that is going to be another thing that I will need to work on as I go forward, is getting the camera to actually follow our character. So let's go ahead and jump into the code. It's relatively short, but what this code is doing essentially is, first of all, it's actually getting the character by the horizontal and vertical axis, and it's multiplying it by this time, dot delta time, etc. What that's essentially doing is telling our browser that we want to move this particular object X amount per second. Of course, these values, the 150.0f, 3.0f, could really be any amount of our choosing, whatever looks good for the game. And then below that, I have a note here that says affects a non-rigid body's position and rotation. What that means is, in Unity, if something is rigid body, that means it's being affected by the physics engine of the game. So for example, if you have a character, let's say, that jumps, the game itself provides some physics. So it's going to give you an effect that's essentially like gravity would be in real life. Well, since our character is flying and we don't want him falling out of the sky at any point in time, he's actually going to be considered a non-rigid body. I don't have that effect on him. And it's essentially just telling the program how to position and rotate our character as it's moving, and to make it look a little bit more smooth as we hit each of those keys.